Okay, sixth graders. In chapter 7, we're going to be talking about organizing numbers and looking at ways to analyze those numbers. Analyze meaning, what do they mean? Do they show trends? Where's the middle? Those questions, especially today, we'll be talking about how to find the middle of a number, or of a set of numbers, I should say. Okay? So, we organize numbers in order to analyze them. One of the first things you have to do when you're doing that is to put the numbers in numerical order. Either from greatest to least or least to greatest. It really doesn't matter. Usually least to greatest makes the most sense, because that's the way we count. But we do this in order to find the middle value of the numbers. Not what I'm talking. We find the middle value, or the term central tendency refers to the middle value of those numbers. So write these down. Write all this down. One of the ways to find the middle value is to find the mean. Okay? The mean is the average. Yards per game. The quarterback throws 200 yards and then 300 yards in the next game. So for 2 games, he's thrown 500 yards. What is his mean amount per game? Alex?
250.
250. The total amount was 500, and then divided by the number of games, which was the number of subjects, or the number of numbers. When we divide 500 by 2, you get 250. That's what average is. That's what mean is. Okay? How many of you get that? Get what average is? Get mean? You add the numbers, add up all the numbers, and then divide by the number of numbers. There's another way to find the middle, or the central tendency, and that is to find the median. The median is a middle number between the 2 middle numbers, or to find the middle, the actual middle number of the set. All right? The middle number, or the middle amount. Not by adding and dividing, but just by locating it. So look at this data set. You got 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 14. There's 6 numbers. So there isn't a middle number when there's 6 numbers, because the 3rd and the 4th number are both in the middle. So what we have to do in that case is add these 2 and then divide by 2. You find the mean of the 2 middle numbers. What's 19 divided by 2? 9.5. Yep. 19, that's 9 plus 10 divided by 2. 19 divided by 2. 2 goes into 19 9 times. 9 times 2 is 18. Minus 1, so it's remainder 1. 9 and 1/2, or 9.5. Okay. Does everyone have these notes?
No.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. We'll come back to it if you need to. The next way to analyze the data is to find the most, the mode, the one that occurs the most often. Okay? The number that occurs the most often. Sometimes there's 2 numbers that occur the most often, like in this data set. You can have more than one mode. In this set of numbers, there are 2 4s and 2 8s. So the modes are 4 and 8. There's 2 of them. Now, you could have a situation where there is no mode. What would that mean? Brett?
There is only one number of each number.
Yeah, if there's only one of each number, then there is no mode. None of the numbers occur the most often. Okay? Then we can also find the range of the set. The range is the difference between the highest value and the lowest value. So if our numbers range from 150,000 to 350,000, then the range is 200,000. 350,000 divided by 150,000 is 200,000. What's the range of this data set? Daria? 8. 9 minus 1. The highest minus the lowest. Okay? And then finally, you might be asked a challenge question where you have to find the missing amount. Okay? So,